Alright guys, so we're back with the worm bin. As I said before in the other video, let this sit for about 4 weeks. We're just going to go through here and look at what they did. Now we put in a lot of citrus, some pineapple, some oranges. Let's go through here real quick and see the work that they did. It looks like the worms are in here thriving. You see a bunch of worms in there. Remember we put that layer on to help kind of insulate everything. Right, so this is really what's left of the paper cardboard. Right, you see a lot of worms in there. A little bit of the pineapple still left right here, but the worms are definitely making their way through that. All right, let's clear some of this off. Oh yeah, they're definitely loving all that in there. Right, you can see all that. Bang, bang, more worms. Let's try to see if we can find some of this citrus that's in here. I know everybody likes to think that worms tend to not like citrus, but the way I see it is that if an orange falls from a tree naturally, the worms are going to get to it. All right, so just put it in there, let them do what they do, and everything should be Gucci. This whole cardboard that we put in, so that's going to take a little bit longer to break down, but it will break down. It's definitely already loosened it up for them. Right. Go to the other side. So what's interesting about this bin is I have this other one here, right? I started with about 50 worms, something like that, and they just kind of multiplied. All right, so I found a good way to get them breeding is covering the tops, and that builds up moisture. They really like that habitat, and when I leave it on, you know, they'll have a bunch of little babies, worms, and eggs all over the sides and stuff. So I did a little transplant here, and this place has been booming. Right? So I just got the tops off just to help with the moisture a little bit. There's another pineapple right here. Yeah, they're working their way through that. Right? All right, so I'm not seeing any citrus or any other real food scraps, just cardboard, which is cool. And the pineapples, because those were, you know, pretty big tops and a little bit more firmer, so it's going to take a little longer to break down. Today got another feeding going down. You see some bananas, some apples, some onions, and some garlic in there as well too. I'm gonna dump all that in there, and then we'll spread it around. Try to get nice and even. Yeah, so I like to feed my worms just regular, normal people stuff, right? The idea is if nature grows it, let it happen how it happens, right? So I like to keep it as natural as the process would be for the worms in the wild. You know, I don't really like to, you know, do special feeds like alfalfa and all the other stuff. I mean, if I can eat it, the worms can eat it, my plants can eat it. So, but yeah, stay tuned, guys. I'll do a little talk about what is Soil Daddy, what do we do, and what are we trying to build here in the San Diego area. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.